Hey, buddy. My options are you sent for me? Hello. First enchanter? Or what's going on? I'll do the first one.
If it isn't our new brother in the circle. Come, child.
Don't call me
This
child, you
is...
just called me brother.
Yes.
Hello.
This is he.
Well, you're obviously busy. We will discuss this later.
Of course. Well, then, where was I? Oh, yes. This is Duncan of the Grey Ward.
Irving's eye bags there. I mean, it looks like he hasn't slept in decades. Anyway, my options are, is this why you had me summoned? Pleased to meet you. A Grey Warden in the tower? Or what's he doing here? I will be polite.
You've heard about
Nice,
the
Fee.
brewing
They're
process.
really satisfying, honestly, I gotta
Duncan
say.
is recruiting mages to join the king's army at Ostagar.
That's all you wanted to tell me? Why? Who are we fighting? I would like to defend Ferelden. I don't want to defend Ferelden. I would like to go fight, but who are we fighting?
The Darkspawn threat grows in the south. We need all the help we can get.
Again, that's all you wanted to tell me? What are Darkspawn? What do you mean? Darkspawn are a dwarven problem. Let's go with what do you mean?
The power you mages wield is an asset to any army. Your spells are very effective against large groups of mindless Darkspawn. I fear if we don't drive them back, we may see another blight.
Duncan, you worry the poor lad with talk of blights and darkspawn. This is a happy day for him.
Is it?
We live in troubled times, my friend.
We should seize moments of levity, especially in troubled times. The harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim.
I love the
Unofficially
asshole
a mage
responses you
within
get.
the
I never
circle
take
of
them because I can't be
magi.
mean to bits of code, but I'm officially a mage. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. My leash, you mean, is going to be my response. But my other options are, thank you, first enchanter. My phylactery? That's it, after throwing me to the wolves? So, my leash, you mean.
Now, child, it's not that bad.
Isn't it?
I'm sorry, what is this phylactery?
Welcome back from ads.
Taken from all apprentices when they first come to the tower, and is preserved in special vials.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
So, blood
We have
magic.
few choices.
You're doing blood magic.
The gift of magic is looked upon with suspicion and fear. We must prove we are strong enough to handle our power responsibly.
That has nothing to do with the blood magic.
Done this. I present you with your robes, your staff, and a ring bearing the circle's insignia. Wear them proudly.
I don't
for you
think he
have
is
earned them.
Kyrie, but you could look it up. Alright, my options are, thank you. I'm glad to be part of the circle. That's all I get? Or what happens now? Let's do that one.
Patience, child. You have been through an ordeal. Let us not rush things. It goes without saying that you shall not discuss the harrowing with those who have not undergone the rite.
Oops, already
Now
did.
then, take your time to rest, or study in the library. The day is yours.
So my options are, I will do that. Can I leave the tower? Or, I'd prefer to talk now. I'm gonna go with, can I leave the tower?
Not yet. Remember, the tower's walls protect us as much as they protect others from us.
I don't think that's
I
true.
will return to my quarters.
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room, child?
My options are, it would be my pleasure. Does Duncan not know where his quarters are? Or, if I must. Be a snarky asshole.
Being difficult, are we? You are an apprentice no longer. I expect you to set a good example.
My options are, oh, all right. If that's your command, then I must obey. Or, then I will be happy to escort him. Oh, all right.
The guest quarters are on the east side of this floor, close to the library. Now, you'll both excuse me, I have matters to discuss with Gregor.
All right, my dumb hat. Is there anything in here I can steal? I don't think so. I did get new robes. So now my dumb hat doesn't even match. Oh, and I got a ring, right? Yeah. I would not wear a ring with the circle's insignia, but it is actually a helpful item. Irving is Steve. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. All right. Let's see.
Thank you for walking with me. I'm glad for the company.
I have some options here that we're going to go with. So, let's just move along. I wanted to talk to you a little more. I didn't have much choice, or I've always done what Irving asks of me. Yeah, no. I wanted to talk to you a little more.
Yes? What about?
So my options are, have there been many Darkspawn attacks? What do Grey Wardens do? Why were Irving and Gregor arguing about the war? Or I just wanted to say how honored I am to meet you. I'm not going to be an ass kisser. Sorry. Why were Irving and Gregor arguing about the war?
It is not my place to comment.
Please, I'd like to know.
As I said, it is not my place.
Apparently my persuade is not high enough for that. You can tell me about the Grey Wardens, can't you?
Our duty is to battle Darkspawn wherever they appear. We are elves, humans, and dwarves united by this common purpose.
Elves?
Some of our most honored wardens have been elves. The hero, Garahel, the last warden to slay an archdemon, was one such. The Darkspawn threaten everyone. They do not distinguish between the races, and neither should we. Has being an elf in the circle been difficult?
So this is basically just like a roleplay choice, but my options are yes, all the time. No, not at all. A little. Why? Should it have? Or I'd rather not talk about this. Let's go with all the time.
It is hard to change perceptions. I've tried to reason with many, and failed. If one has always seen elves as less than human, it's hard to imagine them as something else.
My options are, it hurts when people talk down to me. I'm a mage now. People should fear me. It's not fair. Or I don't care what others think of me. Let's go, I'm a mage now. People should fear me.
You should want respect. Fear is just a different kind of hatred.
Thanks, buddy. Have there been many Darkspawn attacks?
A horde has formed within the Korkari wilds in the south. If they are not stopped, they will strike north into the valley. We Grey Wardens believe that an archdemon is leading the horde.
That sounds ominous.
Darkspawn do attack the surface in ragtag bands, but archdemons are capable of rallying the Darkspawn, turning them into an unstoppable force. A horde of Darkspawn, a veritable army. It is dire news indeed. I fear this is what we will have to face.
Options are, and the king is mustering an army to beat back this threat? I thought the Darkspawn were destroyed in the last blight. I've heard about Darkspawn sightings, but an entire horde? Or we should continue on our way. Let's do the first one.
Yes, perhaps it will be enough if we play our cards right. They
I'd heard about
usually move
Darkspawn
around in
sightings, but
small
an entire
groups,
horde?
But there are always more of them, lurking underground, biding their time.
I thought the Darkspawn were destroyed in the last blight.
We can't seem to eradicate them completely. Somehow they always come back.
Somehow. Let's just be off. I'd rather not think about it.
Avoiding a problem does not make it disappear. The Darkspawn are a real threat we cannot ignore. But standing around talking solves nothing. Let us go.
Alright. Here's your room, buddy.
For escorting me. Is there something else I can do for you?
I have other options now that he's in his room. I should probably leave you alone. What's happening outside the tower? How many mages have joined the king's army? Have you ever seen someone use blood magic? Do you know anything about the Tranquil? Or can you tell me more about the Grey Wardens and Darkspawn? We're going to with what's happening outside the tower.
I imagine you don't leave very often, do you?
They don't let me. Apprentices are not allowed to leave. We are permitted to walk the grounds. Or true, but I don't need your pity. First one.
I am not a good source of news, I fear. I am preoccupied with the Darkspawn incursion.
Alright, let's go with how many mages have joined the king's army.
When the king sent out the call, the Circle of Ferelden sent only 7 mages to Ostagar. I asked King Kaelin's permission to come and seek a greater commitment from the Circle.
My options are 7 is quite a few. Why doesn't the king come himself? Or how many mages could you possibly need? Let's do the first one.
I hope to place a mage or 2 within every contingent. I cannot do with just 7. Mages will make all the difference in this battle. The Darkspawn have their own magic, and our resources must exceed theirs.
My options are, do you think I could join the army? A handful of mages cannot be that useful. Or will you fight with the king? Let's do that.
Of course, but I am no mage. Mages heal. They can call fire and ice down upon the enemy, and so much more. I sometimes wonder if the Chantry's many laws regarding magic are necessary. Darkspawn are a greater threat than blood mages, even abominations. It takes decades for the world to recover from a blight. I wish the Chantry could see that. We must stop at nothing to defeat the Darkspawn. Listen to me. An old man's rantings can't be very interesting.
I listen to old men rant all the time. My options are, it was actually quite interesting, but I should go. I learned much from what you said. As an apprentice, old men talking have defined my life, or it was rather dull, and I think I'll leave now. Let's do the, as an apprentice, old men talking have defined my life.
Yes, I'm sure they did.
Have you ever seen someone use blood magic?
Once, in my youth, just after I joined the Grey Wardens. I was traveling with my mentor. We encountered a group of Templars hunting a blood mage. They were quite far away, so I cannot be sure of what I saw. He forced some of the Templars to turn on their fellows. It was dreadful to behold. He would have escaped had he not overlooked one Templar who snuck up behind him and cleaved his head in two.
My options. I wish I had that power. Blood magic is evil. I'm sure he was just trying to survive. Which we'll take.
It is something to consider, certainly.
I don't really think we need to ask any further questions.
Do not let me keep you.
We already looted his room. Hey, Jowan. What you doing?
I'm glad I caught up to you. Are you done talking with Irving?
Hello again, Jowan. Excuse me. Hello again, Jowan. I think I am for now. Were you following me? Going through another personal crisis? Let's go with hello again.
I need to talk to you. Do you remember what we discussed this morning?
Of course I do. Why are you whispering? It looks very suspicious. Can this wait? Oh, all right, spit it out. Let's go with why are you whispering?
Shh. I just want to make sure we're not overheard. We should go somewhere else. I don't feel safe talking here.
You're starting to worry me, Jowan. You better not be wasting my time, or you seem a little on edge.
I've been troubled. I'll explain. Come with me, please. We should be safe here.
Alright, what's going on? In the chapel, the Templar's favorite haunt? You realize there's a priest standing right here, or all this skulking about is rather excessive. We're gonna go with, you realize there's a priest standing right here.
Not a priest. I am merely an initiate.
Who are you? Wait, I've seen you before. There's something strange going on here. Or, Jowan, what's going on? We'll do that one.
A few months ago, I told you that I've met a girl. This is Lily.
An initiate? That's forbidden. Ah, I was beginning to doubt her existence. This fat cow is your lover? My condolences, Lily. Again, I enjoy that I can be a dick to Jowan. We're gonna do my condolences, Lily.
Very funny.
You can't have brought with me here to chat about love. What is all this about? I'm truly happy for you both.
There is something else.
Do that.
Remember I said that I didn't think they wanted to give me my harrowing? I know why. They're going to make me tranquil. They'll take everything that I am from me. My dreams, hopes, fears, my love for Lily. All gone.
And my options are, and what does that have to do with me? But if you can't feel, then you can't feel sad about it? That sounds terrible. Or it's better than dying. Go with that sounds terrible, because it does. Horrified by the reddish tranquility.
I'll just be a husk, breathing and existing, but not truly living.
How did you find out about this? Why would they do this to you? It's gonna be alright, or what are you going to do? Why would they do this to you?
There's a rumor about me. People think I'm a blood mage.
I don't think you're...
Making me a circle mage will endanger everyone.
And are they right about that? How did you find out about this? It's going to be alright, or what are you going to do? And are they right about that? Are you a blood mage?
But it's not safe here for me anymore. I need to escape. I need to destroy my phylactery. Without it, they can't track me down. We need your help. Lily and I can't do this on our own.
Give us your word that you will help, and we will tell you what we intend.
Right, my options are, you have my word, Lily. What do I get out of helping you? I need to think this over. But can't you just explain everything to someone? Or I can't be involved in this, sorry. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and offer to help.
Thank you. We will never forget this.
Blood magic and righted tranquility aside, I support anyone escaping. Tell me your plan and make it quick. So what do you intend to do, or this had better be a good plan? What do you intend to do?
I can get us into the repository, but there is a problem. There are 2 locks on the phylactery chamber door. The first enchanter and knight commander each hold 1 key. But it is just a door. There is power enough in this place to destroy all of Ferelden. What's a door to mages?
It can't be that easy, is one of my options here. Anyway, are you suggesting we break through it? What if it's a magical door? Or it can't be that easy. We'll do that.
What if it is? We have to try. I once saw
And
a rod of
what if it
fire
isn't?
melt from a rock. You could get one from the stockroom, but Owain doesn't release such things to apprentices.
I will go to the stockroom and retrieve this rod. Let's not waste more time then, or I know what I have to do. This first one.
We should stay here. One mage at the stockroom will attract less attention than a mage, an apprentice, and an initiate.
Good idea. So I have to do all the dirty work, or, yeah, you'll only slow me down, or I'll be back soon. I'll be back soon.
Good luck. Our prayers go with you.
Sometimes I like being a dick to Jowan, but not all of the time. So you'll notice if I look at my map, there's a quest here, because I have the option to go straight to the first enchanter and be like, yo, dude, Jowan is planning to escape. Why would I do that? Like, whether or not I like Jowan, why would I turn him in? I want him to get away. I am gonna have a conversation with Irving, but I'm not gonna rat Jowan out.
I trust you saw Duncan back to his quarters?
Of course, first enchanter. Yes, and it was an utter waste of my time. Or yes, why did you ask me to do that? We'll do that one.
I wanted you to meet Duncan. He's a most honorable man.
He seemed a man like any other. We spoke a little. He was puffed up and full of himself. I agree. It was my privilege to have met him. We'll go with we spoke a little.
I'm glad you did. He must have told you about the
Can we?
Did you need something?
You know, other than the circle should not be as bad about mages. Anyway. So, Jowan says he's going to be made tranquil. When is Jowan going through the harrowing? Or I just wanted to tell you I've done what you asked. We're going to go with the first one. I did this earlier today. I know that this does not actually...
And how does he know this? I suppose the young initiate he dallies about with revealed it to him. You think I didn't know? I did not become first enchanter by keeping my eyes and ears shut.
So my options are, then you must know that Jowan plans to escape the circle. Not going with that. Yes, Lily told him. Why are you doing this to Jowan? Please, I beg you, don't do this to Jowan, or so it's true. Do that one.
I am afraid it is. Gregor says he has proof and eyewitness testimony that Jowan has been practicing blood magic. I cannot say more. Were it left to me, things might be different. But the Chantry, I'm sorry, child. This rite of tranquility will happen.
Absolutely not. Then you must know Jowan plans to escape the circle. Gregor must be making this up. He hates all mages, or I must abide by the circle's will. Yeah, no. Gregor must be making it up.
Let us not speak ill of my colleague. Our colleague. You know little of this, and I ask you to hold your tongue.
Jowan is planning to escape. You know this is wrong. I have nothing more to say, or I shall take my leave now. The circle opening makes me want to, start by punching NPCs and finish with burning all of Orlais, but mostly the Chantry, just to the fucking ground. Alright. We are not taking your quest because we are not ratting Jowan out. Because, from what we can tell so far, Jowan is really just a terrified little man.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
I need a rod of fire.
Rods of fire serve many purposes. Why do you wish to acquire this particular item?
I need the rod for my research into burning things.
Here is the form, request for Rod of Fire. Have it signed and dated by a senior enchanter. I will release a rod to you once I have the signed form.
I will be back shortly.
Thank you.
I'm not going to argue with Owain. Owain deserves better. This is a senior enchanter.
Yes?
Can you sign this form for me?
No, I'm not signing this. I don't know what you need it for, and I barely know you. Ask someone else.
Who are you?
Senior Enchanter, Leora, in charge of the Circle's laboratory. Is there something you want?
What's that door over there?
That leads to the Circle's cavern storerooms. There are caves running through the rock that the Circle is built upon. But of course, you know this.
Can I look inside?
No, I can't let anyone in there just now.
Why?
There are just things in there that I would prefer to keep safe.
Are you stealing from the Circle stores? What things? Keep safe? Aren't the Circle stores meant to be used? I'm gonna go with the first one.
No, of course not. I just have... I am in the midst of stock taking, checking inventory, and I can't let anyone in there in case they mess things up. Yes.
So why are you out here and not in there?
Because I am taking a break. I hate the musty smell of caves, and look, I'll tell you the truth. Just keep it to yourself. There is an infestation of spiders in the caves. I don't know how they got in there, but it's probably my fault. I was promoted to senior enchanter less than a fortnight ago, and I don't want anyone to find out. They'll think I'm incompetent.
Are you not? If you sign this form, I'll deal with the spiders.
Oh, your form for the Rod of Fire. Yes, I could do that, if you clear out the infestation.
Alright, I'll do it.
Wonderful. Here is the key. Oh, and be careful in there. I'd really like to keep the damage done to the Circle's property to a minimum.
Arachnophobia warning, if that's a problem. We are, as discussed, going to go fight some spiders. I'm also going to loot, you know, all of the circle stores. Let's see, was that better or worse? What do I have? I think what I've got is better. Obviously, they owe me. Hang on. Nope. Put this over here. I said over here. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's put a lesser lyrium potion there. Okay. Let's go this way. I don't think it matters. This is actually a circle. Sometimes you get stuck on things. Okay.
Another battle speeds our way. Of course.
See, sometimes you'll get stuck on things on the ground like a step, and then I'll be like, oh, I can just jump over that, and I'll go like this. And then I go, oh, right. Can't jump in this game. Where is it? It's not there yet. There it is.
And so I shall.
That one. I know, right? Like, Veilguard, I mean, it is far from a perfect game. It obviously has issues of various kinds, but God, the combat is fun. The graphics are pretty. It's such an improvement in a lot of ways. I can turn off the stupid helms. I don't think I even looked at the stupid hats ever in Veilguard.
As you desire.
He said.
As you desire.
Apparently I didn't have him targeted. Whatever. It's fine. Hide all helms is honestly the first mod I would use if I were to mod this game. I don't intend to mod this game because I generally don't, but I would use a hide helm mod. Oh, shoes. I can put on shoes. Oh, there's a spider right there. Okay, that's fine.
All right. As you desire. Of course.
Oh, what does that do? Iced band. Cold resistance. Sure. I like that. Oh, there's two attacking me. Ow! That's bad. Can I... I should maybe pay closer attention to what I'm doing so that that doesn't happen again. I'm glad that you don't have spiders like these at work. That would be alarming. Is there anything back here? There it is. Wait, where am I? Okay. This way. Oh, right, this thing. Nothing. Was that really necessary? Dropping down on me like that. Fucking rude.
Of course.
I believe that's gonna be all of them. Yes. Oh no, Fee, I'm sorry. The last time I did that bit, I tried really hard to get all of them, and I think I might have.
Delighted.
You're back. Are the spiders gone?
I've dealt with your infestation. No, not yet. I just needed to get some supplies. Well, I've dealt with your infestation.
Oh, wonderful. You're a lifesaver. Now, where was that for?